It's a long way to the coast and a long way home. Travel broadens. If you don't move, you get thin. Trouble builds character. You have to lose to win. We are headed for the last roundup. It's nearly the end for our kind. No one will know what we forget to leave behind. We are headed for the last roundup. Headed for the last roundup. The first song was a tune of mine called The Last Roundup, and I hope you like it. Anyone is invited to play and sing that song. Just tell them I wrote it. Welcome to show 74. Yep, it's show 74. It's a lot of shows. As you will notice, I do repeat some songs, but there's good reasons for that. One of them being that I'm better than I was 70 shows ago. I wouldn't say I play all that much better, but I do sing that much better. And so there are some tunes that you may know if you've been listening to every single show for over a year. I don't know. If you have, thank you so much. That's very flattering. You are my faithful audience. And if I knew who you were, I'd give you a present. I'm doing Some These Days. Now we're talking about Charlie Patton, who couldn't read or write, and consequently his writing style is very different. I don't think he really knew what a sentence was, or he didn't really have all that much perspective because he could never write it down and then take a look at it and go, So also, if you've ever heard Charlie Patton, you know that he was used to screaming and yelling while singing because everybody was dancing and making noise while he was trying to be heard. So he would play guitar as hard as he could and sing as hard as he could. So he had a voice, let me see if I can replicate it for you. I'll back off the mic a little. So all his tunes are a little like that. Also, they were recorded on Paramount Records. Paramount is a great word, but Paramount is known to be the worst sounding 78s of the era. They sounded awful when they started, and once they got really scratchy, for instance, with the Charlie Patton record, which was popular, they really sounded bad. I believe it was Booker White, which is to say Booker T. Washington White, another terrific guitar player from the Mississippi Delta. He was a kid when Charlie Patton was successful, and he said he remembers trying to fit into a room where everybody was listening to the new Charlie Patton record. He also remembers that Charlie Patton gave him his first taste of whiskey. He gave him a teaspoon of whiskey just to show him what it was, just to show him what it was like. This guy's like an 8 or 10-year-old kid. Gives him a spoonful of whiskey. He says, this is what we're talking about. Anyway, Charlie Patton was quite a character, and he didn't live to a ripe old age. But he wrote many, dozens of great songs. And the epitome of a Charlie Patton collection is on Revenant Records, and it's called Screamin' and Hollerin' the Blues, which was the actual title of one of his tunes. For whatever reason, the company put it out as being done by the Masked Marvel. So there are actually these old ads from the 20s, the Masked Marvel singing Screamin' and Hollerin' the Blues. If I had $100 or a couple $100, I would have a copy of this Charlie Patton collection. And there's another good collection too that's made in England. I believe they're mastered differently, and one of them is noisier. Well, you see, when you take the noise out of a 78 to put it on an album, a CD, if you take away the hissing, you also take away some of the sound, some of the treble, some of the high end. So it's kind of you have to make compromises, and they sure do. Marshal Crenshaw song is the first song on his first album. And I've had a lot of thoughts about it, and I don't follow exactly, or I should say, fail to follow exactly the way he sings it anymore.
From my window nearly every day, I see that girl go down the highway. I think she's trying to catch my eye. Standing alone, I see her drive on by. There she goes again with another guy. She was my girl not too long ago. How I lost her, I'm not sure. I know, but it makes no difference how I try. I get that feeling when she drives on by. There she goes again with another guy. It's a sad situation, and I know what I have to do. I'm gonna find someone better. Go have fun, little girl. I can live without you. I'll be stronger when she's off my mind. When she finds what she's been trying to find, and as life goes on and time goes by, will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. It's a sad situation, and I know what I ought to do. I'm gonna find someone better. Go have fun, little girl. I can live without you. I'll be stronger when she's off my mind. When she finds what she's been trying to find, and as life goes on and time goes by, will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. Will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. Will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot by the time we do this show. It's getting to be June. It's almost June. Today, we may have a thunderstorm. It's hard to say. Yesterday, as I read in the online newspaper, there was ping pong ball sized hail in Middlesex. That's some big hail. That'll mess up your car. That'll give your car cellulite. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Giant hail, I'm against it. Here's a couple of tunes from the Students. This was a record recorded in 1958 for Note Records, reissued on Checker and Argo, both subsidiaries of the Chess Records Company, in 1961, and then they became a hit. But recorded in 58, and the second one features the guitar part of Ronnie Haig. Ronnie Haig, H-A-I-G, which started out as H-A-G-E, is a great rock guitarist. And I'm hoping that soon I can afford the Bear Family, it's a label, collection of his stuff from that era. I have a copy of this 45. I'm going to play you both sides. This was the A side. And there are some who might say there isn't too much of it if you don't have the doo-wop harmonies behind it, but I think it's a great song and I'm going to do it anyway. The first one is I'm So Young. The second one is Every Day of the Week. Thank you, Ronnie, and thank you, Note Records. Took a while to track down the guitar player, I'll tell ya.
I have a girlfriend. She says I'm her only one. We wanna get married, but we are so young, so young. Can't marry no but no one knows our heart's direction. So young, can't marry no one. I'm so young. Pretty soon now I'll go to sea, then my loving baby will have seen the last of me. So young, can't marry no one, oh.
Thank you. The students. I hope you enjoyed last week's show. It was unique in that the whole show is supposed to take place on a tiny little TV. So we projected it onto my tiny little TV that I brought as a prop. And the entire show takes place in only about half of the screen. Possibly less. I guess I could measure it and do the math. But I don't think anybody really cares. So I reckon I won't. A Tom Waits song from 1987. It sounds like somebody remembering an old song. And then to reinforce that whole concept, the last tune on the album actually sounds like a 78, as if it were the tune that the old guy who sings it the first time remembered. Yes, Tom Waits is excellent at sounding like an old guy. And he said he wanted to be an old guy when he was 13. He didn't really want to be a teenager or a young man. And Tom Waits had a very interesting approach to life, and he continues to.
The bats are in the belfry. The deer is on the moor. Where are the arms that held me and clutched her love before, and pledged her love before? I made a golden promise that I would never part. I gave my love a locket, and then I broke her heart, and then I broke her heart. And it's such a settled feeling. The fields are soft and green. It's memories that I'm stealing, but you are innocent when you dream. When you dream, you're innocent when you dream. When you dream, you're innocent when you dream. We're running through the graveyard. We laugh, my friends and I. We swore we'd be together until the day we died. Until the day we died. And it's such a settled feeling. All the fields are soft and green. It's memories that I'm stealing, but you're innocent when you dream. You're innocent when you dream. When you dream, you're innocent when you dream.
thank you so much for tuning in once again to my show, Messing Around. Yes, I've grown to value my last name, and I think it's indicative of what people do on Earth. They mess around with things. And this show represents the entire efforts of humanity, thereby. Or at least it's got a title that says something that has something to do with that, in some ways. Yes, the human personality is a complex being. You got your conscious, you got your subconscious. There are those who say, and I think I agree with them, that 90% of your mind is subconscious. You only know about like 10% of it. It's very interesting. Inspiration often comes from the subconscious. And with that thought and that idea, which is even now fading in your memory, I will leave you, and this show can start fading in your memory. It stops in the middle of a sentence. That's part of the... Yep, it does. I'll be talking, and then the tape will run out. I'll tell you, the one thing